Happy Valentine's Day to my baby dolls. We have a very special episode today because it's actually Valentine's Day. And to celebrate that, we're actually going to watch a video.
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin thought he'd come out here and give you a little present right from the bottom of my heart.
What now, man? What now, man? Friends, I just have to now warn you. They're acting. There are some people in the comment section. Friends, I love you, Mr. Moo. Mr. Moo and everybody else, it's okay. They're real. That lady, she got paid. In fact, she got paid more than what most people made in 2022 when I decided to schedule that post. You see, friends, the title of my post was a Valentine's Day present for ladies who told you to sell the bottom. Now, I want to add the context here because this is actually where it gets very interesting. Look at this. Look at the red arrow, friends. You see this red arrow? That's the bottom of Bitcoin. The red arrow is when I posted this. But see, I wanted to do Valentine's Day for 2023. But I said, oh man, what if we've crashed lower? I better do it to 2024. And what I did was I scheduled out in front because you can schedule messages up to 18 months for Twitter messages. And I got to tell you the context, right? I remember what was happening on the Twitter timeline that day. You see, Bitcoin was around $18,000. It was a crypto bear market at the bottom of 2022. We had Davey Hoffman, who was crying on camera from Bankless. A lot of people, friends, depression. Crypto Kobe said this industry has no hope. I'm embarrassed to be a part of it. This is disgusting. This is the worst thing ever because of the, FTX Ponzi collapse and everything that happened. Now, this is what was actually going on. You see, during the bottom of the bear market, friends, that zone, in the timeline, for some reason, one day, the memes of the stories were about how people were really sad because their friends, their wives, their girlfriends, their families had told them that crypto's a scam, you're an idiot, you're disowned, we've lost all our money because of you. We should have sold. Of course, I said should have sold. Well, we should have never gotten in. We should be selling now. Get out now. It's going to go down even lower. And there were people, by the way, there were people who had actually sold, friends. Yes, they were the bottom. Now, when they sell, not all of them go out and say, hey, everybody, I just sold. They don't do that. It's so sad. They click sell. They close Twitter on their phone. They log out. And they just don't even look at any exchange. They delete Coinbase application from their phone and it's over. They just walk away. Because they listened to their loved ones. And it was especially, there was always that meme of the girlfriend and the wives. Okay. What do you think your friend Tommy was doing during that time? Do you think I was saying, yeah. Let's go listen to the top signal who now tells you to sell at the bottom signal. Let's go listen to that person. No. I was telling you they're wrong. I was standing in front of the train and I was saying, yes, crowd. Yes, 99% of you, you're wrong. There's a very, very high chance you're wrong. Okay, now I'm saying it with confidence now because we've recovered. But back then I was like, well, actually, there's 50,000 signs saying we've bottomed. And I know Richard Hart's calling for 10 to 12K still and he's still turbo bearish and everybody else. But friends, Davey Hoffman's literally crying on camera. Literally crying on camera, friends. There's no hope. That's what depression is. There's literally no hope. They literally said on camera on that episode, they go, there's no hope for this industry. There's no hope. There's literally nothing left. They were crying because they believed, they said Ethereum was this great shining city on the hill. And they said, but no matter how hard we try, the whole industry is just full of scams. Friends, I promise you, when I read that, I felt sad. But then I felt horny. Why? Because I'm always living in the future. And I said to myself, wouldn't it be the most entertaining outcome if the scams that they think are scams from that moment, by the end of the bull market, outperform Ethereum? The shining city on the hill. Wouldn't it be funny? Hex, PulseChain, PulseX. Now remember, PulseChain and PulseX weren't out yet. But I was just thinking about that glory there. But it was very hard to always live in the future because you're just reminded by the pain and the tears and everybody crying around. So this is what was going on, friends. There were so many stories planted about people's girlfriends. They were right. Everyone says, I'm never listening. This is stat. I mean, it was really, really, really tough every day, friends. Like, you don't want to come in here to an industry, okay? Call it an industry. It's freaking just a casino, Ponzi casino. But you don't want to wake up every day, 18 hours a day, reading, people, I lost everything. I now have to go get a job. It's so embarrassing. People, parents, it was just rough. I mean, you only know maybe for the Hex community because it was so vocal and there's so many videos. People generally saying, we're rich, we're retired, you know, and then just the... By the way, according to CTO Larsson, who is a friend of Ivan on Tech's channel, he could be a friend of mine as well. Kind of like snapped at me for one episode, okay? But look at this. Mr. CTO Larsson, this shocked me. He went through like 10,000 fan emails and messages. Huge, thousands and thousands. And he says, guys, of everything in the past bull market, scams, Ponzi's, Luna, stablecoins, Bitcoin, or everything, influencers, everything, he could put them all together. And he said, what do you think caused people the biggest amount of damage? You're probably thinking it's scams, ledger hacks, and like, you know, Trojans. No. Plan B's stock to flow model. Yep. I was shocked. He goes, it's not even close. He goes, it's literally 95%. He says, every person who got wrecked, decimated, leveraged, no leverage, everything they did, it was around Plan B stock to flow model. It was very striking to hear that. And he's like, let that be a lesson though, friends. Let that be a lesson. It's the ones that you think are legit. They're the ones that fool you the most. Okay. Now, obviously, if you can be here on the sidelines saying, oh, I never got scammed by that. Don't have this attitude in life, because the person with that attitude in life, you're so naive, you're probably getting scammed in something right now and you won't figure it out until it's too late. So your friend Tommy here was saying to buy more, but nobody wanted to hear it. It was full on depression. Of course, you don't want to hear it, friends. Friends, I was getting abused so much. Just, you're a scammer. People were literally DMing. I can't tell you, public Telegram chats. Bang, 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 bang. Over and over. You know, friends, I wake up every day and I just like click. You know, like on Telegram, you have the little @ sign. Like, oh, I've got a little message for me. I click. Scammer, you got everyone wrecked. They show quotes from before when, oh, I had thought we'd maybe bottomed out and I thought we are going to do really well, and the next 6 months was trash. They're just trying to pin you for everything. And what they're actually doing is, because they're soy boy virgin cucks and they're not successful in life at all, they want a reason to basically justify to themselves that it was good for them not to try. It was good for them not to take risk. Why? Because look at this. You got everybody wrecked. Look how dangerous it is out there. So, friends, really, the world really is your oyster. You see what you want to see, basically. Okay? You see and think what you want to see. If you believe everyone out there is out to get you, that's all you're going to see. If you're a guy and you think like every girl hates you and no one wants to be with you, okay, that's exactly what you're going to see. Right? If you're a thief, friends, you know, thieves think everyone else is a thief. They're out there like that. That's why I don't blame a lot of you guys. You have PTSD because so many people are trying to take your money, these other content creators that we watch, other influencers. I don't blame you for, like, first thing people come reaction, you go, Scott, he's getting paid. He's getting paid. Like, there's some rumor that I'm getting paid by paid launchpad. I'm like, no, Habib. I'm just telling you, there's like 35 launchpads. I did this in the last one, and this is a free lottery ticket spin for you. And if it loses, well, suck it. At least I'm trying to help you, right? I mean, not with you. I lose with you if it works out. So I understand where it's all coming from. But even then, friends, on that topic of you see what you want to see, well, people who see scam, for example, in Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, they're always going to see it. Look at our friend InvestAnswers James. Now, he hasn't blocked me yet because I don't tag him. Just to let you know, friends, like I just saw from Mr. Rags to Riches, literally, he just had a gentle post. He wanted, shout out to Ragsy. By the way, Ragsy literally said, hello, sir. I am your friend. I would like to have an open, kind discussion with you about the PulseChain and where you get your data. Also, that's very, very gentle. He goes, I'm giving you an open invite. Blocked. James just goes, block. Now, this is the funniest part, friends. I made a video to reply to this. And this video will come out later, friends. I've already posted on Twitter, but it'll be on YouTube around. So basically this is the DCA live, I think. It's with Ivan, CTO Larsson, and InvestAnswers James. And Ivan knew what he was doing, man. Good on you. He knew exactly what he was doing. First question. Hey, James, the guy who hates PulseChain. I have a question from the audience about PulseChain. What do you think about it? The drama straight away. Bang! He's like, wow, it's a scam. It's a scam. He's like, I don't want to use the word. And he's thinking about the word Ponzi scam. But this, friends, what shocked me. Because I'm like, my video, just to show you, like, Habib. Like, we literally go here, friends. I go through showing you, I show you the app data, the user data. There's somewhere in here. I'm like, we're going through the wallet data. Just showing you, like, bro, like, you know, we got 16 to 20,000 daily active users every day. That is absolutely peanuts, okay? If you want to get a 100x price growth, you just get it to 150 to 200K, okay? Which is exactly what Cardano hit in the past bull market. So it's nothing to even think about. The numbers are going up, 68 streamers, 140 content creators. But I put all that. Now, this was the most shocking. InvestAnswers James makes this post. He goes, how do you lose 91% in a bull market? Now, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, he must have the Pulse to Solana ratio up, which is what I manually constructed, which is it's here, right? Here we go. Yes, so PulseChain is 95, 96% down against Solana, right, since the launch, because Solana went up and PulseChain went down. Okay, but he actually wasn't. This is Plutus DAO, friends. This is PLS. There is another PLS out there, Plutus DAO, Plutus DAO, and you know, he got it. That's just crazy. I mean, here's even Brandon going, he pre-blocked me. So I mean, this is funny, man. So yeah, this is remember I just told you, whatever you see, you're just gonna see it everywhere. It is what it is, but this is the crazy part. Like, Habib, all right, I'm gonna go. Look, I'll just chill out. Play some angel music, okay? Solana went down 11 times in 2 years. Now, on average, you're going down once every 2 months. I just want to ask you something. How do you expect big institutional money to look at the chain and want to store money? And not just institutional money people, as in like just wallets themselves. People with like, oh, I got like 8 million. Do you want to put on Solana, friends, or do money markets on there? I'm asking you this. What if there's a flash crash and it's down for 4 hours and you can't bridge in to like add more collateral? You're just going to wake up liquidated. Like, that's a real risk now. Not just like, oh, maybe, bro, it's going down once every 2 months. Crypto can flash crash. So, but this is what I see, because I'm like, well, look, man, if you gave me Solana back at $3, which I bought around there, right? Made like 108x. Okay, a bit less than that. You give me back down, I'm like, you know what? I can deal with the shutdowns because you're giving it to me for $2-3. But see what I mean? Price is too low, price is too high. Now you're telling me you're going to flip Ethereum. That's what just coming out, friends. So, you know, everyone sees what they want to see, and no one's perfect. And that's why, man, like, friends, you're going to watch a lot of YouTubers that, well, bless their hearts, they're trying to give us good help, but it's unfortunately not the best. And what I mean by that is they'll say, do the research, do the fundamentals. Do you trust this? Like, these are just general vague things. But Habib, you know, the whole market, friends, you know, there is a big freaking difference between like what person A thinks and what person B and C and D. Like, there is an enormous range. There's everybody who thinks it's the literally the next big thing to scam. The better principle I always go by is most of us suck. We all suck. That's it. That's right. Just think about it. It's a game, man. There's prices too low and there's prices too high. That's the only way to think about this stuff. So all I can do is just show you how I'm thinking, because on average, I'm doing something right. On average. Doesn't mean everything is right, but that's the toughest part of all. If you notice, everybody says, friends, I made videos on this. The worst advice you could ever hear is follow your plan. Why? Because most people's plans are trash. They're poopy. You've seen most people's plans. Their plans are buy the low, sell the top. Do they follow it? No. Their plans, by the way, they don't even work. That's the thing. Their plans don't even have an edge, because their plans is get into something when it's moving up. That's what they think. See what I mean? The whole plan is flawed. So that's the unfortunate reality about it. But then, I mean, like, look, so it's funny. You'll see that. But then Mr. InvestAnswers James, it's funny, in his post, first comment, sold down again. But look at this. He has a top 10 altcoins and this coin called Whales. And I went and looked at the chart. Bro, he made a video on it after it's gone up 246x. And it's really hit 100 million market cap. In a straight line, 246x. You had to seize it like just... You see what I mean, friends? It is what it is. Now, I'm not targeting him. I don't care. I'm just showing you. Everybody has a different lens. There's people who are like full on, tech focused. People who just like look at, specific data and stuff. The funny part is people who look at the data, they think they get the most right answer, but they don't, because markets, they're a moving target. Because you're trying to estimate future demand, and people are learning at hyper fast speed, as you've noticed. And the people that you think care about whether your chain has like 30% more active wallet growth than it should and stuff, they don't really care about stuff like that. What they care about is something like, oh my gosh, liquid Jpegs, ERC 404, look at those cute GOFURS. Those are the things that get in the hyperbolic runs. So that's why, man, really got to be careful, friends. Look, even Ivan, Sir Ivan the Great, he quoted me here. He says,
at the end of the day, it's only your turn. It's like Somi said on Twitter. I really liked it, that never think that, you own the cycle, because no one owns the cycle. It is just your turn right now. And in a month, in 2 months, it's going to be someone else's turn. So
please, friends, that's why I'm just begging you, always have this mindset, okay? You must always stay humble. I know it gets really exciting. When some of your stuff goes up, it gets really exciting. And I know it gets stressful. Why? It's because if you get the price up, you don't want to think about the stress about trying to pick the next big thing after that. That's why you really got to become humble and understand. Let's say PulseChain does like a 5x from here. Yeah, it's very possible we go nowhere for 12 months. Just like Hex did in that first run. Same with Solana. So people in the Solana ecosystem, everyone is in that same band camp. Everyone. So you always got to remember that. I'm just telling you, I'm telling you to like sell and rotate to the next big thing, because most of the time you're going to get it wrong. 99% of the time you get it wrong. It's not worth rotating out at all. I'm just telling you to just think about things like, okay, what if this thing burns me out longer than I expect? What if I get tested by a 6-month burn instead of like a 2-month burn? What if the price doesn't dip 50%? What if it dips 75%? Okay, so I better not have any leverage. I better not have super duper risky altcoins, okay? What if out of the 10 projects I'm buying, what if 3 of them are rugs and they don't even make it to the bull market? These are these questions just ask yourself, just so you keep on track, friends. All you're doing is wearing a seatbelt while you're driving, and you're just using the brake. You know what I mean? When you're driving a car, you always got to think, man, what if that person in front of me is like the most absolute poopy blind driver ever? I always think that. Always think that. I'm like, I don't trust you, friends. You know how many times I'm like, I've got a bad feeling about that dude, and I'll just start braking, and I'll just do some weird stuff in the lane. So many times. This happens like once every few months. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is what people think. This must be what people think about me when something in the future happens in crypto. But this is just how driving a car here and there. Okay, so everybody's got their own talents. But at the end of the day, friends, the only one talent you actually need is that they keep printing currency. That's it. They keep printing currency, and you match that with people are bored and they are poor. When you have that, they print money, people are bored and they are poor. What do we have in the middle? We have the crypto casino, high value growth everywhere, financial experimentation, and there's going to be heaps of activity out there, okay? That's all you need. That literally all the formula you need. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you soon.